so good, I feel so numb, yeah.
The Ritual is a Netflix original movie about four friends who go into the woods and take a journey to pay their respects to a friend that they lose towards the beginning of the film. Very intense movie at times, very creepy elements to it, and a lot of elements too that deal with their relationships between the four friends and everything that happened up to this point and things that they're dealing with in their personal lives. But definitely recommend checking this one out, guys. Just recently watched The Disaster Artist, starring James Franco, Dave Franco, and a slew of other recognizable faces. I really enjoyed this movie. I hadn't seen The Room, which this movie is the true story behind the making of that and everything. And still really enjoyed it, though. I mean, I know of The Room, and I know, it's like a so bad it's good movie and everything. And really kind of felt for the main character in here and everything. And like the friendship between the two. Definitely recommend it. Hellraiser Judgment, the latest installment in the Hellraiser franchise. Probably my favorite one since Part 3. Actually enjoyed this one a lot better than I thought, especially the opening scene before the opening credits was probably the best part of the movie. The new Pinhead, actually didn't mind him too much, thought he did a pretty good job. Definitely recommend this one to fans of the Hellraiser franchise and really any horror fan in general. Check it out if you guys are Suburbicon, starring Matt Damon and Julianne Moore. Man, I really wanted this movie to be good. Great cast in it and everything. Had some serious pacing issues, I must say. The first hour just was so slow. After that, it picked up pretty good and turned out to be pretty decent. Overall, I liked it, but it just could have been so much better. Recommend checking it out on rental or something, but yeah. Just got done watching Bloody Birthday from 1981. Of course, the year of the most horror slasher films ever. And I thought this movie was okay. Definitely a different take on the slasher film. And did have a little bit of pacing issues here and there for me. I found it kind of boring here and there. But some unique kills and everything. Definitely recommend this one if you're a fan of the slasher genre. Check it out. You're the Hunter from the Future. Super cheesy movie from 1983. Action, adventure, sci-fi, fantasy, whatever. I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit. And definitely recommend this one if you guys are fans of cheesy 80s movies. The second half especially had me laughing quite a bit with some of the sound effects and special effects and everything. Like I say, definitely recommend this one if you guys like movies so bad they're good. Wow, just finished the first season of the Netflix original show, Everything Sucks. Amazing show. Highly recommend this one, especially if you were like me in high school in the 90s and everything. Great music, great acting from all the kids and the adults that are in it as well. And of course focuses mainly on the kids and very emotional at times as well. Funny, everything. Just check it out. Great show. Welcome to Willits 2016. Watch this on Netflix if you guys are interested in checking it out. Really strange, bizarre movie. Kept me entertained pretty much the whole time. Really like the lead actor in this, the uncle character in it. I think he did a really good job. He was in a lot of other stuff. You guys want to check out what else he was in. Yeah, Marijuana Farm, Aliens, Cabin in the Woods, and Bad Batch of Crystal Meth. So yeah, check it out. It sounds interesting. Finally checked out Killing of a Sacred Deer. Wow, what a strange film this was. Kind of actually a basic concept to the whole thing, but the way that this film was made was really strange. If you get it past the way that they talk in this movie and give it a chance, I think you'll really enjoy it. Hear a lot of love for it, a lot of hate for it, no really in between. But definitely check this one out if you guys are looking for something different. I highly recommend. So I just finished watching The Windmill, aka The Windmill Massacre. This movie wasn't anything special to me. Had a couple good kill scenes in it, some few scenes of bad CGI. It was okay at best. I did like the storyline to it. It wasn't executed very well, I guess. The acting overall was pretty good. I like the look of the killer, and they just could have done more with it. It's on Netflix if you guys want to check it out. Here Alone is a 2016 post-apocalyptic film. Doesn't really tell you exactly what happened to get to that point or anything. Just shows you kind of how this woman's been surviving and everything. She meets up with some other people later on. Shows some of the infected like an hour into the movie. Overall, it was pretty decent, like study on how she survived in this environment, but not for everyone. Check it out if you want to. It's on Netflix. Voyeur is a Netflix original documentary about a guy who ran a hotel for like 15 to 20 years and had a platform above the rooms where he would watch the guests through vents. Sounds pretty creepy. Actually, still seems that way to me. But very interesting story from this guy and everything that happened when he decided to go to the New York Times and everything, tell his story. Like I say, it's on Netflix if it sounds interesting. So I finally checked out Jeepers Creepers 3. And wow, what a letdown this thing was. Just barely entertaining at best. Definitely the worst of the three. I found myself kind of wanting to fall asleep at times. Acting was really bad. The only decent parts was the parts with the creeper in it. Not very original kills. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. Ballad of Lefty Brown is a revenge western. Also focuses on friendships and betrayals and everything like that. Yeah, Bill Pullman did a great job in this as Lefty Brown. Also, you have Jim Caviezel in here and Tommy Flanagan, who did a fantastic job as well. I'm not the biggest Western fan, but I really, really like this movie a lot. Definitely recommend checking it out if it sounds. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 is my favorite Texas Chainsaw of the franchise. Stars Dennis Hopper, Bill Moseley as Chop Top, Caroline Williams as Stretch. Really awesome cast. You had a couple different guys playing Leatherface in this one. Really over the top. Storyline and plot, I mean, it's a Texas Chainsaw movie, take it for what it is, but just a great time with this movie. Of course, this one's directed by Tobe Hooper as well.